Hey, sorry if I bursted your eardrums because I'm just too excited. Why? Because I'm doing another live show. Absolutely love it. I love you. I love the sport. I love everything that is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one interactive arm wrestling podcast in the world. I'm your host, Double A, the Aussie arm wrestler, just taking and banging, slinging and slanging, pinning and winning. I tell you what, my arms are very sore from a training session last night. I filmed a little bit of it. Because I turned up with 11% battery on my camera. Rookie. But anyway, we're here for a good old-fashioned a good old-fashioned Q&A. So I'll go through, we'll, pick some of the fun questions, pick some of the hard-hitting questions, and we will have a bit of fun with it. So I hope you're all pinning the like button. You're getting up and about. And I want to thank you to each and every one of my YouTube and Patreon bangers. I still haven't added the 70. Things have been hectic here in the Aussie Arm Wrestlers household. But my YouTube and Patreon bangers, I will get in there. So we'll get through it at the moment. But each and every one of you are playing a significant role in the Aussie arm wrestler's life, and the extra 70 that have jumped on board, the extra 70 that's jumped on board, I'll get your names up on the screen, and hopefully all 70 of you stick around because you have no idea what it means to the Aussie arm wrestler. I mean, the names just keep on coming, and I can't believe I've got to put another 70 on. That is bloody ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Everyone's giving me a ready bang, so I'll say hi to everyone, then I'll go back into the comments and see if any questions. So just drop some questions. Can't guarantee that I'll answer them all, but bloody hell, let's just have a bit of fun. Let's just forget about everything that's happening and let's answer some good old questions. Who is hanging around? Spermies. Whoa, where did it go? Spermies has just jumped in with the old ready bang. Engen's forehead tacos in the chat. The Queenslander from Mildura says cheers. A good old chewing the fat. Yeah, man, some good old fun. Joe Nilo's in the house. Happy day to you, man. Happy day to you as well, Joe Bot. Joe Bot Nilo. I can't do a very good robot, but you're the Joe Bot from now on. Drunk Eddie. It's in the chat. Bang. What else have we got? Travis Newsom with the old Earthworm Jim. You son of a bitch. Who else is hanging around? Richard Jennings. He's going toe-to-toe with the Aussie arm wrestler for positivity. Says, I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. I did have a wonderful Wednesday because it's Thursday here in Australia, but same to you. What else have we got? Okay, some questions. So some really good questions are coming out. So I'll say hi to everyone. Buddy Hale's driving. Drive safely, but hopefully you've got the show happening at the moment. Flat balls. You're wondering what a flat balls is? It's one of these bad boys. Oh, my man sent me a whole heap of them. I haven't gone and tested them out in the park, but it is going to be a beautiful day today, so I might have a bit of a throw of them all and see which one I like the best. But he's gone. What's the deal with lampshades? If it's a lamp, why do you want shade? Seinfeld references are always welcome on the show. It is greatly appreciated. Really, really appreciate it, my man. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're killing it. Hope you're happy. And let's fire away with some questions. I just got to double check something. Hang on, where did it go? No. Here we go. This is the one that I was after. Oh no, that's post type. No. Maybe if I click on that. See how that goes. Anyway, let's get into it. Right, let's scroll back. Thank you very much. Where did it go? Phil Woody in the chat. My manager, give us a call, son. Red Hot Chili Peppers kicks it off. Mad Max or Road Warrior, AC/DC or Air Supply? Easily, it's always Mad Max and always AC/DC. I don't like that it's called the Road Warrior because in my mind, the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, are the Road Warriors. Quick one there. Ready Bang from Dangerous Dan. What direction do you see the Australian arm wrestling going in the near future? Look, if we all work collectively, the problem is that I see it going forward. Absolutely, I see it going forward. A couple of holes we need to fix. I won't pull the curtain back too much. One thing, we need more referees. If we get more referees, I think Australian arm wrestling can skyrocket. Our second biggest thing is, we had like 30 at our club last night, and that is great, but it's a minimum 90-minute flight to get to another club. You know what I mean? Like we have one in Victoria, then I've got to fly to Canberra, I've got to fly to Sydney, I've got to fly to Newcastle, I've got to fly over here to Adelaide. The problem is we've got all these awesome arm wrestlers and all these people that want to hang out, but our country's so big, it just takes forever to fly. So then when we have all of our tournaments, we can't get to them all because it's like $200 just to fly. Then you transport, try and find somewhere to stay, eat for the weekend. So it all adds up. But I do see it going forward. Popularity is growing, and hopefully I can play a huge part in that. What surprised you the most about Ireland when you visited there? I don't know if anything really surprised me. I just felt like I was at home because my dad was Irish and I've never been to Ireland. So I felt a sense of completion. My dad passed away 21st of November or 20th of November, the year 2000. I was in year 10 at high school. So it was like, okay, I've been to the country where my dad was born. So that felt nice. It felt nice that I felt at home. Thanks, ex-monster. Brandon, is Devon going to shave his head for Gennady? Is Gennady worthy enough for him? No. Devon won't shave his head. Devon will have... I think he'll keep his scruffy hairdo. He'll keep his scruffy hairdo. He'll stay clean shaven. He'll look a little bit like he did with Prudnick, is my guess. If I put the Constitution in my emails, would the government start reading it? No. Probably not. That's the only way to say it. Probably not. Johnny Cooper, ready, bang. Who is your dream opponent? See, I'm not good enough to have a dream opponent. So if I were on their levels and to have absolute bangers, of course, the build-up and the excitement, like pulling like Ryan Bowen, Uncle John, things like that are always fun, but they would smash me. And of course, I am so honored I've gripped up with Levan, Dennis, John Brezink, Erdemes, Dave Chafee, Vitali. So I've done that. So yeah. If I had a dream opponent, I'm not too sure. Probably I would have loved to have felt what Andre Pushkar felt like, because I've been lucky enough to grip up with all of these legends. Andre Pushkar would be one that comes to mind. Scott Norton is another one because I'm a wrestling fan as well as an arm wrestling fan, so that would be a good one. And Ravishing Rick Rude, but that could never happen. Jabroni, hey, legend, what's your take on Michael Todd? Will this man bounce back? I don't think he'll ever be number one, but he'll always be competitive. He'll always be exciting, and I will always buy a pay-per-view that he's on it. I think he brings eyes to the sport. And I'm a big fan. I like the passion on the table. Some people call it crybaby, but you got to understand it was not well hidden that the Europeans hate the King's move. And I believe when East versus West first started, it was to decimate the King's move. We saw the funny videos calling it the desperation move. And that's Michael Todd's ace. He's incredible at it. But for me, he was always fighting a losing battle at East versus West. Something happened to King of the table and he hasn't come back. And he's always fighting a losing battle at East versus West. So I think he just brings people to Monster Factory and climbs his way back up the rankings there. But I think he can bounce back absolutely. Thank you again, Flatballs. Aussie, not sure how I check if I'm still a Patreon and member. So you've got the little S next to your name, so that means you're a member. And I'll quickly check Patreon now. I do think you are. Let me just have a quick look. Yes, you are. You're still a Patreon member as well. What else have we got? Ready, bang. You're dead set. Legend. Ready, bang. Tony Cowser. Pronate attendant in the chat. If 7-Eleven stores are open all night, why are there locks on the door? Well, that's Spermies. That's because safety reasons. If they want to catch someone or keep someone out, their life's in danger, lock the doors. What Wolf is in the chat. Ready, bang. What's going on, Aussie, from the Megatron? Marcus Thompson in the chat. Hey, guys, check out. Check out this weekend. Share screen. Mate, if you're not over there, and it's free to sign up, but you have to become a member for the Arm Gods Super Series this weekend. This weekend, it's going to be brilliant. Arm Gods Super Series. And have you seen there? One thing I like, shop, apparel. I love their hoodies. Check out their hoodies. Look at those bad boys. I reckon they look cool as. I like this one with the sleeve. I like this one. The sleeve one. But go and sign. See, I'm signed in. Jake Ward, bang. Of course, I'm an Armed Gods member. And they got some awesome merch there. But their Super Series is this weekend. When it comes to Armed Gods, Marcus just actually sent me the potential matchups that he's very close to signing. Ho! Whack. It's going to be brilliant. Big B in the house. Big B looked after me very well. I love Big B. Can't wait to catch up with him in Canada. Have a beer, just a beer. I'm just going to have a beer with you, Big B, and have a chat with you. Okay. Everyone's quickly saying hi to each other. Top Hands Pulling Team says, what happened to an elite arm wrestler, one that dominates any form of arm wrestling? They call John the GOAT, but Dave Patton beat John at 165 pounds. Not always, but John has never pulled sit down. Dave Patton, legend. Legend of it all. Absolute legend. But John Brzenk went on this ginormous win streak, over years and years and years. And that's why he has become the greatest. He's the greatest in arm wrestling. Now, you can make an argument, is Richard Lupke's the greatest sit-down arm wrestler? But when you talk about arm wrestling, we are talking about the old-fashioned stand-up, two at the table, let's go bang. So you call that the greatest arm wrestler, and then Dave Patton, Richard Lupke's can be the greatest sit-down arm wrestler. What's up, Dave Cudmore? Everyone's having a drink, having a laugh. People are talking about Aussie arm wrestler versus Queenslander. I need to get into that. I had a really good training session yesterday. I'm cutting weight. I'm not cutting weight. I'm just losing weight to be healthier. So if you remember, you saw what the journey is all about, what weight I'm starting, what weight I'm going to get to. Oslanart Studios. Ongabaya versus Irakli has the potential to be a legendary thing. What are you thinking, bro? Yeah, Irakli was something else against John Brzezinski, wasn't he? He's got the strength there. He's got the power there. Ongabayev has dodged this match a couple of times, and he's obviously dodged it for a reason. If I'm leaning towards someone now, it's Irakli. If Irakli can bait Ongabayev, like he baited John, not so much into a press, but bait him to where Irakli wants to go, he gets it. Now, Irakli, we saw what Todd Zilla did to Irakli and just took the hand and wrist. And that's what Ongabayev can do. So this is a really good 50-50 match. A really good 50-50 match, that is for sure. I do like it. I do like it. Hey, let's ask the chat. Let me just remove. I'll unpin it. Let's ask the chat while we power through some other questions. Start a poll. Who wins? Irakli. Ongabayev. Okay. Need a wheelbarrow with an Arm Gods logo on it? Yes, we do. Oz, your favorite other sports? I love all sports, but my probably two that shoot straight up to the top is basketball and Aussie rules footy. Are probably my two favorites outside of arm wrestling and pro wrestling. I got up this morning and watched my team lose in the soccer today or the football. Okay, wow, I'm a bit behind. What up, Jake Ready Bang? Apologies if it's been asked, but if you can pick two men from any part of history to arm wrestle each other, who would it be? Two men to arm wrestle each other. I would probably have. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, that's a tough one. I would love to see Cleve Dean versus Levan. I would love to see Scott Norton versus Denis Saplenkov. I would love to see Richard Lupke's pull. Oh, yeah, always Richard Lupke's. Oh, yeah, there's so many options for Richard Lupke's, but they're the first two that come to mind. Engens Foyer Taco. Honest opinion, does Avresh Khalid beat Bowen? It's close. That King's move is tiring, and that hand is ridiculous. Yeah. So it's close. It's a very close match. He gets a pin. He definitely gets a pin. That's for sure. The Bionic Dan Plexman. Who else is in the chat? What else have we got? What's up, Keithy? How you going, mate? Okay. Got to get off here. See you later, Top Hands Pulling Team. Hope you're doing well, mate. Take care, my man. Hope you're doing well. All righty. Fun. JKDC Revars' chance against Dave. I don't. I think the only person that beats Dave in this match is Dave. The mind games going too hard. I just think his power is too much. We saw it with Morozov, and we saw how even Dave and Morozov was, and Morozov just ripped through Revars. I see that happening again. If Dave turns up 100% healthy, Dave tears through him. Matt Rhodes. Hey, just hit 90,000 subscribers. Hey, Matt, feel free to make a little 1-minute video and say, hey, arm wrestling fans are following my channel. Come follow the Aussie Arm Wrestler. No, absolutely love the success that you are having. Absolutely well-deserved as well, Matt. Get in there. Everyone subscribed to me is already subscribed to Matt. But if you haven't already, get over there. Absolute pure killer. Couldn't agree with you more on that one. He just like, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Put set to kill. Retro Ryster was there. I was thinking the other day about Cleve Dean versus Levan. I think that would be great. Man versus machine. Because Cleve Dean was just a big, big boy where Levan's been built. It's got a bit of Rocky IV about it. Man versus machine. You see, he's not a machine. He's a man. Absolutely love it. Yeah, Brentford lost this morning. I got up and watched it, which is good. Does Irakli need to cut weight from Gabayev? I'm not too sure. Yeah. I'm not too sure. Probably, but it wouldn't be too much. It wouldn't be too much, that's for sure. There's some good matches definitely out there. But yeah. Irving Brown, good to see you too, mate. Get in there. Hope you're doing well, my man. We're just doing a good old-fashioned Q&A at this stage. I think Derek Smith will be on in about 40 minutes. If anyone can confirm, because we've just had the time change here in Australia. So I want to make sure that I stick around, hang around, but don't go over anyone's time today, because we had a great show yesterday. If you didn't hear yesterday, King of the Table have more than 3 matches, which is brilliant. And everyone knows that I love King of the Table. Hey, everyone, Matt Rhodes is in the chat. Tell him that they need to book the Aussie Arm Wrestler again for King of the Table, which is... what have we got here? I'll get to some questions. Also, guys, can't wait. Remember, in just over a week, we're getting ready for the 25-hour podcast. I'm going to send some messages out to a lot more people to see if we can get them all to jump in, because there'll be 3 different links. It'll go 0 to 9 hours, 9 to 18 hours, 18 hours to 25 hours. And yeah, been hitting the gym, try and drop a couple of kilos so I'll feel better, just parking myself here in the chair for 25 hours. Hey, you all going to turn up for that? You going to help me out? You're going to be awesome. And even if you fall asleep, you're going to leave your laptop on so I get the watch time? You guys are going to be awesome like that, aren't you? You guys are going to be... you're going to be awesome. Yeah, 25 hours. I'm going to break my own record. And if you don't believe me, it says it on the back of this card. 24.5-hour podcast. Straight. And I'm doing it again. I'm going to change that to 25. Whoop! Focus. And I'm going to change that to 25. So it's going to be mega. Alrighty, get back to a couple of the questions. Aussie, will you recruit people from the chat, the community, and start your own small wrestling league? I don't know. It's it's a lot of work to start an arm wrestling league. I'd love to just run a day of super matches at my club, chuck a barbecue on, have 10, 15 matches. Whoever wants a match, we can go from there. But then, yeah. And then I'm also thinking of running a tournament as a qualification for AWE. Like, I've got to speak to Dave and the guys. It was just an idea that came to my head. So I would love to do it all, but it just takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. The effort part's not a problem. It's just the time. What weight class do you believe is the most technical? None. I think specific arm wrestlers are the most technical. So, yeah. I mean, if you look at the heavyweight to super heavyweight, you've got Devin Larratt, super technical. I like the way, Hermes goes about it. Then, the way John Brezink moves on the table, on Gabayev, they're both very, very technical. Mindigas, Tarasidis. Bojidar loves the hook, but he can move around. Very, very technical on the table. Gashevsky loves a King's move. Once again, very technical. Sam Harris, Giannis Amelins. The list just rolls on. So for me, it's not a weight class. It's particular arm wrestlers. What's happening? Arm wrestling for nerds. What is going on? Adam Hasty. Was there an Aussie State Arm Wrestling Finals yesterday or recently? 2 weekends ago, we had the Victoria State Finals. Where I'm from, for those that don't know, so where I'm from, we had our state finals. 55 pullers turned up. Once again, like I was saying before, we only had 2 referees. So we had to run 1 table for 6 hours. We had women's 80 kilo, 95 kilo, 95 kilo plus on both arms. So it was a long day. Hopefully I brought the energy. You can actually watch it all on the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation YouTube channel. Yeah, can't believe Lupke's versus Cleve never happened. Yeah, I'm the same. What up, Christopher Honeycutt? How you going, buddy? Hope you are doing well. Hey, let's hit those like buttons up, can we please? Let's get in there. 35 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes so I can answer another question. 25 hours super chat record. Hey, Marcus, if that's what you want to do, buddy, I definitely will not say no. Will not say no. I wonder if you can just get banned on one channel. Thank you, Spermies. He says, I'm working 12 of those 25 hours, but I'll have it on at work too. Respectable. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Big boo. Yeah, everyone's working and helping out. Spermies. Thank you very much. He goes, you definitely need Aussie cards. I need a Marcus Thompson and a White Wolf just for started. So I've just spoken with a designer. Like, this guy's done a lot of pro wrestling cards. His cards look magnificent, and their price range, they're not too bad for what we want. Uncle John's just got, so there's 3 of us signed up. Uncle John is speaking to some pullers this weekend. So then hopefully after this weekend, we can make the orders, we can make the designs, and we can get them going for your first set of trading cards. And hopefully there'll be an autograph card in there as well. So, yeah, big news. So initially we had Toddzilla signed. He said, yep, not a problem. And then we're going to get a photo at AWE. So we own the photo, so we could put on the trading cards. Toddzilla hurt himself. So I'll ask him again during the 25-hour podcast because he's going to come on. He's one of my guests. So then that could be an extra person. But, yeah, we've got hopefully some big names. And if I can just get Toddzilla, I wasn't going to hit him up while he was injured, but I was like, dude, if you can just do a really good pose, wearing a Toddzilla shirt or something like that, or an action shot that you own from a tournament, we're rocking and rolling. Oh, you're not live now, Derek, are you? I was talking about this earlier. We've had time changes here in Australia. You're not live now, are you, Derek? Please say no. He's going live very soon. Okay, he's going live very soon. Okay. Yeah, because we had time changes here in Australia. So I wanted to make sure I didn't roll, I didn't go against you, Derek. So that's all right. I'll double check and make sure I finish up relatively soon. Sarah Latona in the chat. What is up? How you going, Sarah? Hope all is well. So I do apologize. How is it possible to attract new followers to the sport if they don't arm wrestle themselves? Highlights, King Hoddle. Highlight packages. Our sport is a highlight package. A lot of the YouTubers now don't arm wrestle. I don't know why, but they're just big fans of the sport. And this is a highlight sport that you can absolutely dominate. You can absolutely dominate. So please get around it. Yeah, if you're ever showing someone, don't show them a live pay-per-view. Show them highlights, and they'll get hooked. What up, Muscle Bike? I'll probably go for about another 10-15 minutes. Get your questions in because it is running over Derek Smith's time, which I didn't want to do. I got my times wrong. I did get my times wrong. So, yeah, I'm the same. I like UFC, but I don't fight. But yeah, you can get it. That's there for sure. But yeah, so it'll be awesome. Yeah, if you are watching Derek too, tell him I apologize and I won't be going for too much longer. We'll just answer a few more questions. If anyone's got any more chats or things like that, get them in there, and then we'll all hop over to Derek's and have a chat with him because Derek is awesome. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But yeah, if you got any questions, guys, get them in the chat. A good old-fashioned chewing the fat. Good old-fashioned Q&A. That's for sure there. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, going back to. I had the poll going. What's the poll happening? Ongabayev, 67%. Magnificent. That'll be an interesting match. Marcus, what's that link to? This is what sells it. I bet you that's a funny Arm Gods video. You don't fight, but you flip the bird at me at the gym. That's right. I'm tough as nails when I'm driving away from you. Absolutely, Cap. There we go, Christopher. Oh, yeah, it is your video, Arm Gods. Make sure you all sign up to Arm Gods. It's free. It's free. The Arm Gods promotion one, and then go watch that Arm Gods. But I started watching Schoolboy on YouTube a couple of years ago. That led me to Devon, and the other professionals been hooked ever since. Yeah, absolutely. Do you think it's a good idea for the Vic titles to be best of 3 instead of one and done? If it's a tournament format, it's tournament all the way through. Yeah, it's tournament all the way through. It kind of is a best of 3 if you're on the B side, because you have to, if the person goes through undefeated, you have to beat him twice anyway. So it's almost the best of 3. Yeah, Doug's a highlights man. I started watching highlights from matches. And as I got into it more, I became more curious and started following specific arm wrestlers. Now I can't get enough. Yeah, that's our job, King Hoddle. We've got to bring the attention to him. So that's our job. Whether it's YouTubers, whether you could be having your lunch break and what are you watching, King Hoddle? Oh man, just have a highlight ready. Oh, this awesome arm wrestling match. It's such a cool sport. It's brilliant. And if they're going at it and it's a good 90-second battle, bang. Absolutely, that's it is our job to promote and spread the word of the sport. That's what I believe. I need to check out what this clip is. What, Wolf's been a member for 15 months. Eric, arm wrestling Derek is a solid 6'8". Lost the dollar bet. That was hilarious when you were telling me yesterday. That is hilarious, right? Where did Marcus's link go? Oh, I've got to see this video. Oh, yeah, that's a great video, but it got me done for copyright. So I can't show it because you bought it. You bought it, Marcus. I'll arm wrestle Optimus and post it and help spread arm wrestling. That's right. I'm only going for about 5 more minutes, Phil, because then we're all going to Derek Smith's channel. So get your last minute questions in. Is Presidential Phil planning an over the top 2? We need to land a major sponsor. If we land a major sponsor, if we land a major sponsor, we will have over the top 2. I just got to share screen. So head over and check. If I go there, I go cancel and replay it. So it's got a really good tune, but the Arm Gods promo. It's a really good promo. But get over to the Arm Gods. The Arm Gods. Yeah. See, subscribed. You got to get over. Arm Gods is awesome. And it's an awesome promo. So go check out those guys. All righty. Head over there. Any last questions, guys? Let me know in the chat. Go for a couple of more minutes. It was my fault, not Derek's fault, because I got my times wrong here in Australia. Because a lot of guys' times went forward, my time went backwards, and I keep forgetting what time they go live. So if anyone's got any last minute questions, drop them in, guys. Drop them in. But yeah, I've got some training footage that I'm going to put up on my channel. I had a great session yesterday. The journey has begun for my members channel, which is really good. The 25-hour podcast next week is going to be brilliant. We've got Arm Gods Super Series this weekend. Also another East versus West qualifier in Canada. You can watch the whole tournament, but then have to buy the pay-per-view for the final 4. And I think that's what is happening this weekend. If you get bored during your 25-hour live, you can live commentate the Queensland meat stock titles. Yes, that's the same day. That is the same day. That is the same day. I'll definitely share it. Absolutely. Marcus has given away 20 Aussie arm wrestler memberships. Oh, you're a bit of a dead set legend, Marcus. As always. Now, if you need to know, remember, you got to click on the membership and you got to press on allow gifts. And then you will be gifted a membership there. Trying to update all the memberships. It's very nice of you, Marcus. You just constantly support the Aussie arm wrestler, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. All righty. Will people have to pay for the card with Uncle John on it? Do they get something of value alongside it? Yes, people will have to pay for it. We're not making any profit on it. How do you get a membership? So if you want to accept the free one, you got to click on Marcus's gift, allow gifts, and then allow gifts to this channel. And then next time someone gives away, most likely Marcus, Silky Wilkie, Niagara, then they go bang. It's a part of the set. It's a part of the set, Defends. So you're paying for them all. You're getting your money's worth. All righty, guys. I will wrap up the show there. You dead set legends. Let's all go to Derek's. I'll go apologize to Derek. I'll end the show now. Thank you for the good old-fashioned Q&A. It's Good Friday in Australia tomorrow, so let me know if you want to do a live show tomorrow. Let me know. I might ask Derek if we can do a live show together tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. All righty. I'm out of here, you dead set legends. Thank you all so much for the good old-fashioned Q&A, and I'll see you next time.